Breaking news out of Ukraine, where Russian forces are closing in on the capital of Kyiv. The full-scale invasion launched just 24 hours ago. Already more than 100 lives have been lost and hundreds more hurt. And now the UN is announcing extensive new sanctions against Russia. According to the BBC, the measures target financial, energy, and transportation sectors and impact visas for Russia's elite. The European Union also offering more than $333 million in aid for Ukraine. And the impact of the invasion is being felt around the world.
From financial markets to protests and refugees fleeing Ukraine. WGN Shannon Halligan live in the newsroom tonight with the latest on that. Shannon?
An estimated 100,000 people have fled their homes in Ukraine. That's according to the UN Refugee Agency, and it's only the beginning of this humanitarian crisis.
Refugees from Ukraine have started to arrive in Poland after Russian troops launched their attack. A young Ukrainian couple and their 5-month-old son were among the thousands who rushed to the border.
We leave our two dogs with a friend there because we were not in time to make them a passport or a permissions or I don't know what. So we now thinking about what to do next and going to probably Wrocław to take a deep breath there and decide what to do.
Some estimate as many as 5 million refugees could flee Ukraine. Protests over the invasion broke out in several cities around the world. Protesters attempted to march outside the Russian mission in New York. Hundreds of people gathered in Moscow and St. Petersburg. Protesters there chanted and held posters reading "No to War." Police could be seen making dozens of arrests. This conflict could also send prices spiraling even higher at the gasoline pumps and grocery stores. Russia and Ukraine are major producers of energy products, grain, and other various commodities. President Biden announced a series of sanctions against Russia Thursday that helped U.S. stocks rebound after a sharp drop at the beginning of the day. The U.S. is not dependent on Russian energy, and Craig Bolano, CEO of Wealth Management Group, said there are tools to help control higher gas prices.
If oil prices get too high, you can't flip a switch, but we can start moving back towards energy independence in the United States. So I think we have some tools at our disposal to prevent this from becoming a 1973, 1974 scenario, which is what a lot of people become fearful of.
And oil prices surged above $100 per barrel today. Analysts at GasBuddy say if oil reaches $120 a barrel, that would mean about $4 per gallon at the pump on average. Live in the newsroom, Shannon Halligan, WGN News.
Thank you, Shannon.